Welcome to day 221 of the 22 for 22 challenge. Since starting shooting these videos 221 days ago, 5,525 of my veteran brothers and sisters have already committed suicide, or as I like to say, have been systemically murdered. See, we're stuck in a system that it's designed to care for us, but does not, and unless something changes, will not. Now, I've noticed, obviously, there's some news stories that have been going around today. Roger Moore died. Very unfortunate. One of my favorite Bonds, for sure. And the other thing is, humans are horrible. Apparently, some people went on to Facebook and decided that poking fun of the bombing yesterday would be funny. Don't get me wrong, I'm into dark humor. I love dark humor. If you can't laugh at the worst of situations, then how are you going to make it through, you know? But in this particular case, good Lord, people have some class. What you're doing is inviting karma. And when karma gets a hold of you, tends not to be a good thing. So what does that mean for our country right now? That bombing was over in England, you know, the country that spawned us, our parents, basically. What does that mean for us here? It means that the idea is out there. It means in a society that is prone to promoting suicidal actions based solely on misunderstandings and long-term suffering, things like that. We, in this country, have more mass attacks than any other countries. Any of the other countries. Any of them. Including Russia and China. China has a bigger population. Russia has a larger space. Which means we're doing something exceptional here. When we make people want to kill themselves, and then we make people want to take other people with us. That is what we have been doing for the last 30 years or so. We fostered this environment, and now we are reaping what we sowed. So I give it maybe, a month at most before something like that happens here. The idea has already been put out. There will be copycats. So if you're one of those people that made those jokes, go ahead, laugh it up. Because before you know it, it will be in your backyard. It will be on your street corner. It will be in your neighborhood. It probably already is, and you don't even know it. It is much easier for people to make bombs at home than it is for people to go out, get a gun, and do mass shootings. I guarantee, bombs will be the next wave of the future. And they will be put on American soil. I was actually thinking about this the other day when I was thinking about the comparison from Vietnam to us in the latest Middle Eastern crisis. See, we often get compared to Vietnam veterans because a lot of the similar stuff happens there. The only difference is Vietnam, their people stayed in country. Middle East, traveling all over the world, living all over the world. That's not to say that it's going to be Middle Eastern people. More than likely, it will be a red-blooded American that sets off a bomb here in America. time we rein this craziness in. It's time we start building each other up instead of tearing us down. It's time we come together and start fixing what's wrong instead of pointing a finger and complaining as loudly as you can. Here's how you do it. I normally say you also hit the share button, but in this case, here's how you fix this problem. Right here. Then I'll tell you what else can fix this problem. Take yourself, look into a mirror, find out if you are one of those people who are poking fun at people, who are making people suffer and making people commit suicide. Think about your everyday actions. That is what needs to change. And we need to have change now, before we become the Detroit of RoboCop. Which, now that I think about it, Detroit is probably pretty close to that right now, which is a sad statement. We need to fix ourselves well before we go out and start fixing other countries. And the way you do that is you fix yourself, each and every one of you. I fix myself on a daily basis. I try every day to be a better human. For whatever that's gotten me. But my lack of success does not mean it cannot happen. Matter of fact, I assume that when more people start joining my cause, it will start working. Write your representatives, folks. Now I'm going to do 25 more push-ups for 25 more dead veterans. Thankfully, these 25 did not take others with them. But that doesn't mean their families aren't broken. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Unfortunately, I will be here again tomorrow, the next day, the day after that, the day after that, the day after that, the day after that, until all of these issues have been fixed. So I will see you every day for the rest of my life. Because let's face it, folks, somebody's got to do it.